The Burnley side, they line up Chris Pearce in goal, Sean McGrory at 2, Ray Deakin 3, Ian Britton 4, Steve Davis 5, Steve Gardner 6, Andy Farrell 7, George Oghani 8, Steve Taylor 9, Paul Comstive 10, Ashley Hoskin 11, and the 2 subs for Burnley are Phil Devaney and Phil Malley. So for Burnley it's the same 13 who are on duty in the first leg at Turf Moor. Well, it's going to be Preston to kick off in this first half, playing in their familiar colours, white tops, blue shorts and white socks. Burnley, claret and blue tops, white shorts and blue stockings. Our referee this evening is Mr KP Barrett, and his linesmen are Messrs Burrows and Colkin. So the referee just checks with his officials and gets the second leg underway. A foot in there for Preston. As I was saying, this is an important week for Burnley, as they have hopes of making the playoffs at the end of the season. And so, with Wembley at stake tonight and an important league game on Saturday, a very important few days for the club. Comstive wins the ball in the air for Burnley, but Burnley can't clear their lines at the moment. Ellis looks to take Davis on, playing the ball inside. Comstive gets a good foot in for Burnley, and Britton finds Gardner. Chris Pearce has taken a knock. Referee playing on, Pearce injured at the moment. Comstive finds Steve Taylor inside for Ian Britton. Britton looking to get George Oghani through. This is Oghani with a chance for Burnley, and he's scored. George Oghani has scored for Burnley. A delightful ball played forward by Ian Britton, and Oghani finished it in spectacular style, comprehensively beating David Brown. But down in the Burnley goal, Chris Pearce is injured. He was hurt in a clash with Paul Comstive when Comstive got a vital tackle in for Burnley. But Francis, Burnley go ahead in this tie with roughly 33 minutes of play gone to Preston North End. Jeff Wrightson to take the free kick for North End. Burnley with 11 players back behind the ball. And we have the equaliser. Preston equalising 20 minutes into the second half as Burnley failed to clear that free kick from Jeff Wrightson. It was Gary Brazil who got on the end of it, and the scores are now level, and indeed the referee brings the tie to an end. Full time in this Northern Area final in the Sherpa Van Trophy. It's Preston North End 1, Burnley 1, so we will now have 30 minutes of extra time to decide who will be going to Wembley at the end of May. If the score is still level at the end of 90 minutes, then we will have a penalty shootout. We've just got the official attendance here this evening, and it's an excellent attendance, 17,592, which when added to the 15,680 which saw the tie at Turf Moor, well then over 33,000 people have seen these two games, and they've been two pulsating cup ties. Well, Francis, Preston fighting back in that second half. It looked like Burnley had perhaps kept them out in those opening 20 minutes or so, of the second half, but then they couldn't clear a to take this free kick. Inside to Deakin. Deakin to Hoskin. Hoskin brought down by David Miller. Well, Burnley have another chance from the free kick to perhaps get the ball into the Preston penalty area. Steve Davis has come forward for this free kick. Davis, who has 5 league goals to his credit this season. Deakin looks for Davis, but keeper takes the ball off his head. Malley gets the ball across goal. Oghani with the flick, still Oghani. Tremendous tussle, Hoskin, and a goal! Ashley Hoskin has scored for Burnley in the 2nd minute of the first period of extra time. Preston in trouble from the moment. Keeper David Brown could only palm away the free kick taken by Ray Deakin. Malley doing well to get the ball across the face of goal. Davis flicked the ball on with his heel. Oghani stabbed at goal. The ball broke for Hoskin. His first shot was charged down, but then Hoskin made no mistake from close range with his second strike. Puts Billy back in Britain. Danger here for Burnley. Williams going through the middle. Still Wrightson giving away to McGrory. Inside to Comstive. Comstive on the break. He's got Oghani up with him. Comstive to Oghani. Chance to settle the tie. Oghani, Comstive. Linesman's flag is up though. The goal won't count. Oh, but it's been given. The referee has given the goal. The linesman had a flag up for offside, but the referee has given the goal. Ronnie Hildersley pointed to the linesman. The linesman definitely had his flag up, but from that break, Burnley have scored. They lead 3-1. The Burnley supporters singing their side to Wembley. Although Preston have not thrown in the towel just yet. Referee checks with his linesman, and there goes the whistle. Burnley have done it. They're through to Wembley. They've beaten Preston North End by 3-1 on the night. Goals from George Oghani, Ashley Hoskin, and Paul Comstive takes Burnley to Wembley at the end of May. Jubilant scenes here at Deepdale. Peter Daniel, Leighton James, Brian Miller now all on the pitch to embrace their players. A really fine performance on the night by Burnley. And it's Burnley who will be at Wembley. Tremendous evening for the players and their supporters. The side gave absolutely everything. They got that lead in the first half through George Oghani. Preston came back to equalise in the second half. The game went into extra time. Hoskin gave Burnley the lead with Burnley's first real strike in the second half, and then the game sewn up by Paul Comstive as Burnley caught Preston on the break to secure their spot at Wembley and to send their